So we are reading Diary of a Spider, and our essential question has been, how do good friends act? So we want to keep in mind how good friends act. So think about ways that Spider and Fly really enjoy each other and how they're good friends, but also think at this point how you could be a good friend to somebody. If someone is mean to you, how do you respond? Do you just turn cold on them to teach them not to be mean? That wouldn't be bad as long as you're ready to forgive them as soon as they learn something, because in second grade we're not always the best at everything, and sometimes we make mistakes. So also part of being a good friend isn't just being nice to everybody, it's also forgiving someone if they made a mistake. Now if they keep making the same mistake over and over again, then they're not being a very good friend, and you might want to find someone else to be your main friends. But forgiving is part of being a good friend. Our brain stretch. Just two. Think about insects and spiders. What two words would you use to describe them? So if you were thinking about insects and spiders, think of two words to describe them. Okay, so what I want you to do is push pause here and think of two words to describe insects and spiders, and then you can push play to go to the next part. Did you think of some of these descriptive words? So we can look at some of the words that you could have picked. And maybe you did pick some of these. Tiny, fuzzy. Read them after me. Tiny, tiny. Fuzzy, fuzzy. Fast, fast. Scary, scary. Cute, cute. Creepy, creepy. Small, small. Annoying, annoying. And here with annoying, you can see it's just the word annoy and then ing. And if you have problems with big words like that, just chunk it out. Annoying. Chunk it out into 3 parts or 3 syllables, and that makes it easier. Practice reading these words until you can read them really fast. And if you need to go back over them, you could rewind a little bit and hear them again. And whenever you can read these words really quickly, then go to the next slide. Push play. Listen and learn. Now I want you to listen very carefully to these words. If you hear ja, jump in place. If you hear ga, growl softly. So you're probably going to need to stand up for this one so you can jump in place and be ready to growl softly, especially if you have someone else in the house that's also doing their studies. So we have gelatin. Ja. So what are you going to do? You're going to jump in place, right? J means jump in place. Gelatin. Gelatin is what Jello is made of. Gelatin. Gate. G. So this one you would growl softly. Grr. The next one. Strong. G. Do you hear the G at the end? This time it's not at the beginning. Sometimes we have it at the end. Strong. So what are you going to do? Goat. G. Gentle. J. Bug. G. Again, it's at the end. Bug. G. Stage. J. Stage. Badge. J. Goal. G. Age. J. Ledge. J. Girl. G. Okay, let's go through these words, and then I'm going to have you practice them until you can read them quickly. So say gelatin, strong, gentle, stage, goal, ledge, gate, goat, bug, badge, age, and girl. Okay, so go ahead and pause it until you can read those quickly so that you can read it fast, like gelatin, strong, gentle, stage, goal, ledge, gate, goat, bug, badge, age, girl. When you can read it fluently or quickly, then you can go to the next slide. Say and spell these words. Bye, B-Y, bye. Cheer, C-H-E-E-R, cheer. Could, C-O-U-L-D, could. Hello, H-E-L-L-O, hello. Hundred, H-U-N-D-R-E-D, hundred. Mind, M-I-N-D, mind. Play, P-L-A-Y, play. Read, R-E-A-D, read. See, S-E-E, see. Today, T-O-D-A-Y, today. Okay, we're going to guess the word. Which word is the antonym for goodbye? Antonym means opposite, and when you guys get tests, it'll ask for antonyms or synonyms. So you have to know that antonyms is opposite. And I remember that because antonym starts with a vowel and opposite starts with a vowel. So which one of these is an opposite for goodbye? Go ahead and push pause. And then when you're ready, push play to check yourself. You should have said hello. So the opposite of goodbye is hello. Let's go to number 2. Which word would you hear at a football game? Which word up here would you hear at a football game? Push pause. And when you're ready, go ahead and push play and check yourself. Cheer. You might hear the word cheer at a football game because people will cheer for the football players, or they will cheer when someone scores, or you might hear the cheerleaders cheer. This word is a homophone for C. Homo means same. So anytime you see homo at the beginning of a word, it means same. And phone means sound. So anytime you see phone on a word, it means sound. So it means same sound. So this word is a homophone for C. So look up here, which one sounds the same as C up here? Push pause, and when you find it, you can check yourself. You should have got C. C, like I see you, and C, we went to visit the sea, or the ship was on the sea. They sound the same, but they're spelled differently, so they're homophones. They sound, phone means sound, and homo means same, so they have the same sound, C and C. Okay, number 4. You'll hear a long I at the end of this word. At the end of this word. Oops, sorry. So you were supposed to look up here and find the one with the I sound, by. So it should have been by. Okay. Now say all the everyday words in a buggy voice. So use a buggy voice. However you think a bug would sound, use these words. So buy, cheer, could, hello, 100, mind, play, read, see, and today. Practice doing those in a buggy voice. Push pause, and when you're done with all the words, go ahead and go to the next slide and push play. Word mastery. Read these words with me. We've got insects, dangerous, scare, sticky, rotten, screaming, breeze, and judge. Okay, so let's look at some of these topics to think about. What insects have you seen in the last week? What is something that scares you? Name a food that is sticky. So what I want you to do is pause and answer these questions in your mind. So, what insects have you seen this week? What is something that scares you? Name a food that is sticky. Now you can rewind if you need to hear these sentences again, but once you've answered them, go ahead and push play and go to the next slide. Word study. The letter G can have 2 sounds, goat and giraffe. So these words have the G sound because the G is followed by vowels A, O, or U. So this has a G sound, G, G, G. This is called a hard G sound. This one is called a soft G because it has a J, like giraffe. The G makes a J sound. These words have a J sound because the G is followed by the vowels E, I, or Y. So O makes this a G sound. If it was an A after the O, it would be a G sound, or U. Over here, since it has an I, it has a J sound. If it had an E or a Y, it would be a J sound. Okay, we're going to read each word. Goat, good, gust, gate, goal, gulp, gem, giant, stage, gym, gentle, and judge. So I want you to practice reading these G sound words until you can read them quickly. And the same thing over here. Use these J, the soft G words: gem, giant, stage, gym, gentle, and judge, until you could read them quickly. And then when you're done, practice reading them, and you could read all these words quickly. You are done with this video. Thank you very much, and give yourselves a big hug.